The executive order about bringing down costs for medications is actually about undermining the judicial branch. Hold up, wait a minute. The executive order doesn't actually bring down costs for American citizens. It makes it to where Europe has to pay more for their prescriptions. And then we're just supposed to trust Big Pharma, according to RFK. We're supposed to trust Big Pharma to bring those savings from, well, the additional income from Europe paying more for their prescription drugs. We're supposed to trust that they're going to bring those savings to the United States citizens because Big Pharma has been so good about distributing that wealth, right? Trickle-down economics. Anywho, so the court is going to overturn it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. However, it can create outrage with the judicial branch just enough so that average American citizens think that the court system is actually run by a bunch of crazy left lunatics that just want terrorists in the country and do not have average everyday American citizens' well-being in their mind when they're making decisions. They want to completely undermine the judicial branch, and I think this is how they're going to do it. Thank you so much for the information, Megan, but what can we do with it? I'm going to tell you. Do the exact same thing that I'm doing. Make sure that people are aware what that executive order actually does, that it doesn't bring down the costs of medications, and that if Trump cared about bringing down the costs of medications, he wouldn't have overturned the Biden-era policy that brought all the prescription costs down, meaning that people that were paying $8 for their insulin are now paying $80 for their insulin. So if they wanted to bring down medication costs, then they should have stuck with that, because an additional 10 pharmaceutical items would have to be renegotiated every year. And if it was true that the executive order was aimed at bringing down costs for medications in the U.S. in an effective way, wouldn't the pharmaceutical company's stock perhaps see a little bit of a dip? Yes, they would. What did they see instead? Sound off in the comments. Don't forget to follow. Press all the buttons over here. And I really want to know what you think. Their stocks went up.